What's going on, everybody? KSA Kris here, Real Estate Blitz. Want to hit you up today, and what we're going to talk about is something that's been coming up pretty often here, all right, with a lot of the newer agents. How to draw a line with a bad client. You know, and this is the truth. We've all ran into it. You got your A clients, B clients, C clients, D clients, and F clients. And what I find is that a lot of newer agents, they end up giving all their energy to their D and F clients, and then they're ignoring their A and B clients, and sometimes their C clients. And the reason why is because bad clients take more energy. It just is what it is. It's why they're bad clients. So how do you draw a line with that? I'm going to give you a scenario. One of our agents came in here, started talking to me and says, you know, this guy started working with him, ended up writing an offer on a house with a different person, and then it fell out. Then he ran into me again. He tells me he's working with two other agents besides me, you know, but I need and I want to, and this, that, and the other, and if I just keep working hard enough, I was thinking about writing this contract that just makes him beholden to me and me alone instead of these other people. Look, fire that dude. I'm just going to tell you, fire him. The hardest part about being a newer agent and hearing what I just said is that usually newer agents are in need. You're chasing the money. You're like, oh, but it's a deal. What if I find him the deal? Look, this person is not loyal to you. That person in particular in that scenario, not loyal at all. That person is going to do whatever they want to do. They're a wild card. It doesn't matter if you do a contract with them to hold them beholden. The thing is, that contract, you can't enforce it anyways. They're eating energy. They're making you show them 10, 20, 30, 60 houses, last I heard, and still sign with somebody else. You could have been spending that energy trying to find the right client instead of chasing the bad one. Or you could have just drawn a line to begin with and told them, hey, I'm working with you. I'm going to help you find what you're looking for. I want to work with you. But I need you to understand that this is how I take care of my family, and you know, this is how I make a living in general for my lifestyle. My time is extremely valuable because I work with a lot of people because I'm so good at what I do. Now, Chris, hold on a second. I'm a new agent. I'm not working with a lot of people. Yes, you are. So let me tell you, you ever heard about the cowboy? You know, somebody walk in and they're like, you know, hey, you got the hat? You know, you got to, I'm a cowboy. Well, you know, I got the boots. I got the belt. I got the tight jeans. I got the hat. And they look around and say, well, where's your cows? They're coming. The cows are coming. So, you know, some people say fake it until you make it. I don't really view that as faking it. The fact is, that's where I'm at emotionally and mentally. I'm busy. I have a lot of people that I'm working with. It doesn't have to be you. I need you to understand that I'm an extremely busy person because I'm extremely good at what I do, and I want to be the person that works just for you. But here's the thing. If you're working with other agents and you can't commit to me, because I'm committing to you. It's a lot of work. I'm committing a lot of time. I'm working for free to help you find your next home, to help you with the next chapter of life, to help you find that dream that you want to accomplish. But if you're running around with other people doing the same thing, then I have to be honest with you. I don't have time to spend all that time, hours, days, weeks, and energy with you so you can go and give somebody else an opportunity to give them money when you're not paying me, and the only way I'm going to get paid is to help you find that home. Well, then I don't want to work with you. They start getting upset. Great, then don't work with them. Spend that same energy finding the right client. Spend that energy finding the right client. Now let's talk about the angry client. I had this happen 2 days ago. One of our agents, he called up, he started cussing at me, and here's the thing, in this business, you're going to deal with all types of people. You're going to, you know, people go through different emotions. It's an emotional roller coaster. I tell people, it's next to impossible to create this business in such a way to where there isn't some type of emotional roller coaster taking place. You almost have to buy a ticket and take a ride. And it's funny because real estate agents, we never get an opportunity to really take an emotional oil change. If you're really busy, you know, maybe you'll get a week or two off here and there. To get an emotional oil change because you get a lot dumped on you. And I think I've gotten to a point in our business where I don't let people just dump on me. Now, I understand that there's going to be emotional moments. So this one in particular, this guy, you know, there's a lot of things that are going on. He's extremely stressed. And you know, he had an emotional moment. I had another client going through a divorce, had an emotional moment with both of them. The first one, the divorce was one of my own personal ones, but the one with this agent, same thing. You got to draw a line. And one of the first things, if somebody's yelling at me, or they're disrespecting me, or they're belittling me, or they're demeaning me, I just stop them. And I say, look, do me a favor, don't talk to me that way. Okay? I'm a grown adult just like you. I'm a professional. I'm here to help you, and I work for you. I'm working with you as well. But I don't deserve to be yelled at. I'm not yelling at you, and I have no desire to, but I'm here to work, not be abused. They're going to have a choice from there. They can either keep yelling, and if they do, you need to just not work with them. Or they're going to listen to you and adjust. Even if they're still angry. As long as they're adjusting, that's good. You can work with that client. But if they're just a mean-spirited person, you will always be their stepping mat. And here's the thing, no matter what you do, no matter how great you are, no matter how perfect a house you find for them, they're going to talk crap about you when they close. They're going to tell everybody that they know that you're awful. They're going to yell it from the rooftops. So there's no pleasing that person anyways. They're just a mean-spirited individual. Not only that, but again, you're absorbing all this stuff. It's becoming part of your it's like toxin. It's part of your environment. This toxic environment. And that's going to carry over. It's depressing, man. It's going to tear you down. I remember when I first started having somebody yell at me this, that, and the other, especially when I was cold calling. We built the business with cold calling, right? And it just like, I would just lay in, like I didn't want to get out of bed in the morning sometimes because I was so just freaking just destroyed. I didn't know any better. I didn't know that, you know what, screw them. I got to do what I got to do. It's not about them, and I'm not going to allow them to take my energy. Because now this person's basically, they're renting space in your head. They're up there, hey, you know what, I'm just going to hold out a space here, and you know what, I'm going to quit paying too. So they already forgot about you, but they're stuck in your head. They're just hanging out up there. You're the one, and you're paying for them to be there. You're paying for them to be in your head. So just cut them out. Get rid of them. Draw a line. Be polite, be professional, be above reproach, and let them choose the relationship that you're going to have with them. We've done that to where even with a listing, we had a client that was always nice as peaches to me, but absolutely unloaded on one of our agents. Now, the first time I talked to him, I'm like, oh yeah, I apologize, this and that and the other. Then it happened again. And I was like, you know what, I'm sending over cancellation. I cannot send one of our agents over there to do an open house and you're basically verbally berating them and harassing them. We don't accept that. We're a professional organization. We don't do that here. If you want to do that, I'm sure there's another agent out there somewhere that would absolutely love to be yelled at by you, but we aren't doing that. We don't do that. I apologize, but we can't work with you. And just cut them out. If anything, you'll find you have more energy and you'll probably double your business because you're spending more time on A and B clients that are going to bring you referrals. A and B clients that are going to work with you and make your life happier and easier. A and B clients that are going to do video and, this guy was great. Or they're going to do reviews for you on Zillow or wherever else that you have your platforms. That's who you want to give your energy to. That's who you want to give your time to. Going back to the divorce thing, same thing. That was an emotional situation. Basically, yelling at me, and I literally just walked in the house, talking to my wife, pointing at me, talking to my wife, and I just drew a line. I started packing my stuff. I said, look, we appreciate you having us over for the interview, but this won't work for us because it looks like we aren't going to be able to work together. She breaks down into tears, has an emotional breakdown. It's not you. I'm just so angry. It's not you. I don't know what to do. And I said, you know what? I appreciate you being honest. That's why we're here. We're here to help you. I'm sorry that you and your husband are going through this, but I need you to understand I'm not your husband. I'm a real estate professional. I help people buy and sell homes. We will do everything we can to help you sell this home so you can move to the next chapter of your life. But we need to do it with respect and courtesy. If we do that, we're going to do great things together. Ended up selling their house, ended up helping them buy a house. It was a wonderful transaction. Even at the end, it was a little bit of a tough closing, and she was wonderful. So make sure D clients, F clients, get rid of them. C clients, draw a line. Give everybody an opportunity. If they're a C, D, or F client, draw a line. Make sure you draw a line in the sand on what you will and won't accept. People will treat you as well as you allow them to treat you. If somebody starts in on you, a bully, and that's the way I look at them, they're just bullies, and you allow them to bully you, here's the thing, you are not their slave. You are not their property. You are not beholden to them. You do not have to prostrate yourself to get money. That is not how you should be getting your money, okay? If you don't spend that energy, because they're going to eat all of your energy. They're going to eat all of your emotional energy, all your spiritual energy. They're going to eat all of your physical energy. If you take that same energy and put it into finding somebody else, you'll probably end up making more money. That's all I got today. Thank you very much. KSA Kris, Real Estate Blitz. Do me a favor, like, share, comment. Check out YouTube. Check out Facebook. Just type in the Real Estate Blitz and a whole bunch of great stuff coming. I'll be sure to implement it and let you all know. Have a good one. Talk to you then.